And today we're already in winners finals of Melty Blood type Lumina. We got Flunktastic versus Hamma. Now, going straight into a Kouma versus Vlov matchup. This is a interesting one to behold just because you've got one of the close rangest characters in the game versus one of the game's only true zoners. But they're also big-bodied, beefy dudes with enormous hitboxes. So it'll be interesting to see how this plays out. And Hamma already bleeding off around here. Maybe not as familiar with the Vlov matchup, or maybe it's just that volatile, because honestly, these characters have immense damage. And really all you need is one or two good hits to just take away the opponent's entire life bar. Hamma starting to bring it back though. Ooh, Heat gets punished, and that could very well be a dead Vlov. Kouma with a ton of meter. Now, ooh, that, I was gonna say if Flunk can just get a meter, he can maybe find his way back into this, but nope, that's not the case. Hamma putting up at least his second perfect of the night. He puts up perfects on a regular basis. One of our perfection artists here at Xanadu, and also our most frequent champion and reigning champion currently of Melty Blood type Lumina. Flunktastic now having to fight his way out of the corner. These strings that come out from Vlov, they just do so incredibly much damage. Also, you're never going to find somebody more confident in the shield game than a zoner, because they have to play it almost any time they throw a projectile. You see Hamma just kind of holding shield down there to make sure he doesn't get murked, but Flunktastic actually is going to take our first round. Now, we are in best-of-5 territory, so it is 3 games to take the match. If you'll give me a moment, by the way, I will get Twitch chat up so I can communicate with you guys. However, Hamma is not going to give us a moment. Already getting a nice string in on Flunktastic, shoving him straight into the corner, a zoner's least favorite place to be when you're in their face. Got the cancel, nothing to show for it though. And that life bar, drastic go down, in the words of a great pro wrestler. Another perfect on the board for Hamma, and he's just putting the work in. You would think he's the one up 1-0, but that is not the case. Flunktastic showing that Vlov's damage is just as ridiculous, and Kouma honestly has quite a hard time getting in versus that. There's the throw. Another thing you'll see out of Flunktastic, a thing that Vlov has to do especially frequently out of all these characters, is he's charging his meter. And you do this by holding A, B, and down. And it'll charge up both your moon gauge and your magic circuit, which is your normal meter, at the cost of a little bit of your health. Hamma, oh my god, the last secondest heat, but there's the shield. Only gets the one hit though, no huge punish. Hamma still back in this one, and he's got the armor up. Goes for throw, what's for breakfast. He just low shields and takes it. There's the super, actually hits. Arc drive finish, and now Flunktastic on the verge of going up 2-0. All right, there's the cancel. Couple projectiles coming out. Hamma lands. He's throwing down the damage. Hamma definitely worked hard to get here. He was stuck in traffic for 2 entire hours before he was able to make it to Xanadu tonight. But that's how much he cares about these tournaments. That's how much he cares about this venue. That is how much he cares about defending his title. And he is going to do that just now by putting a 1-0 on the board. We're up to 1-1. All right, we are on VGBootCamp 3 tonight and not 2. Just going to make sure anybody interested in watching, make sure you remind your friends that it's a different channel than we're normally on. Now, Hamma's kind of found his groove, shoved Flunktastic back into the corner. He's going for these big, beefy hits to try to work his way out, but Kouma is not a great character to tangle with on the ground. Frankly, he's not a great character to tangle with at all. And there's Hamma dunking it down, getting the round up. And immediately right back into it with the DPs. These flying knees, just launch him in there. Whoa! That was an attempted last arc. All 4 meters spent on that one. Had it hit, it would have done an immense amount of damage. Because it didn't hit, now Flunktastic's just in a rough spot with no meter to show for it. is in Moondrive. That gauge is depleting pretty rapidly. He gets the correct block, goes ahead and manages to heat his way out of the corner, throws out the super. But Hamma shields it all, goes for the punish, and that's a very dead Vlov. And that's game 3 wrapped up. 2-1 now. Hamma needs one more to close it out. This is that good Melty. Lots of shielding going on. You're going to see that versus any projectile character here just because Melty, or specifically type Lumina, gives you so many options after you shield, especially being able to teleport across the screen. Both characters in Moondrive now. The armor's up. Doesn't really need it though. He just pops the shield. Gets the massive follow-on conversion. And now 3 bars for Hamma. He might say no, he does not save him. Goes for the raw super. Doesn't catch it, but doesn't really get punished all that badly. In fact, he still takes the round. Running straight into each other, raw DP. One of Hamma's favorite tools, just throwing out the neutral DP, daring you to answer it. Going for a couple air shields. He's trying to make sure he can catch Flunktastic in the air. Look at that. All Flunktastic needs is one good hit, and he just saps all the health away. Punched in the toes a couple times, and Hamma's going to capitalize by popping his Moondrive. And again, that could actually kill. He's got a lot of bar. He's not got enough for the arc drive. But goes ahead, pops on the armor. There's a heat baited, and that's a dead Flunktastic. And a 3-1 for Hamma, who will be moving on. All right, give me a moment, guys. I am working on getting the bracket up. Once again, I'd like to welcome you back to Xanadu here in Laurel, Maryland, where we play fighting games on Thursdays. This is Fighting Games at Xanadu. Now, I am Strawberry, currently joined by nobody. Got kind of a light crowd tonight, possibly because